Travis. That is so. He's so. That thing is. How are we gonna start?
Welcome everyone to Erlanger. I'm Max Schluter alongside special guest star and forward for the All-A Regional Champions, Wyatt V. Wyatt, tonight we have a matchup between the 12-4 St. Henry Crusaders and the McNicholas Rockets. What needs to happen on the offensive side of the ball to have more success in the half court?
Well, Max, thanks for having me. And tonight the crew are going to need to move the ball and create open shots for each other, set screens, just play good offense, play fundamental basketball.
Thank you. Also, who for St. Henry needs to really just step up their game tonight to get a win?
I would say the seniors. They're senior heavy. They got a good point guard in Abby Millay and a good shooting guard in Morgan Ferris, and they just need to take over and set the example for the young ones.
Thank you, Wyatt. When we come back, we will tip off St. Henry versus the McNicholas Rockets.
And the St. Henry Lady Crusaders. High school athletics emphasizes positive values. The participants have worked hard to create a sense of teamwork, respect, responsibility, and perspective. We remind you that good behavior is expected from all and that misconduct will not be tolerated. Let this competition reflect mutual respect among all participants, officials, and fans. Good luck to all. Our prayer. God, please be with me and my teammates as we prepare for our game. Help us to do our best to remember the skill we have practiced. Help us to work together to achieve our goal, whether we win or lose. God be with our opponents also. Help us to remember to be good teammates and competitors and keep us safe as we play. Amen. And now our national anthem. And now we're starting lineups. First for the McNicholas Rockets, led by head coach Greg Flair. At guard, number 3, Tara Reynolds. At guard, number 5, Maddie Tochi. At guard, number 11, David McGuire. At guard number 12, Emma Sweetie. And guard number 23, Grace Barnes. And now we're the Crusaders, led by head coach, Smart assistant, and senior guard number 15, Abby Millay. Senior forward number 5, Katie Evans. Junior guard number 25, Morgan Flanagan.
And the tip control by the Rockets. And I'm Max Schluter alongside Wyatt Veith, and welcome to Erlanger. And it's our first broadcast since the boys got the All-A tournament win over Beechwood, and they will be playing tomorrow night. Barnes, and she's stripped. And Wyatt, Morgan had an open three there, Morgan Flanagan, and you were saying that they need to shoot their more open shots, and she just passed one up there. What do you think of that?
Well, they probably want to shoot layups first, ease into the game, not start off guns a-blazing, trying to shoot too many threes. But like I said, if you're open, let it fly.
As Katie Evans with a little 5-foot jump shot to make it 2-0. And Rummel's got the ball. And over to Barnes. And Barnes for three, no. And fight for the rebound. And it goes right into the hands of Couchet, and it's 2-2. Sort of a 2-2-1 press here, Wyatt.
Yeah, I think they're trying to slow down the crew right here. And a three.
Couldn't get that one to go.
No good.
And it'll stay St. Henry basketball. And they get it into Ives. Malay, corner three, no good. And a rebound to Barnes. Barnes pushing. Couchet for three. Got it! And Tara Rummel with the steal. Wide. A lot of sloppy play here at the start of the game.
Yeah, I think the crew are just a little flustered right now with that zone press. They need to slow it down and just relax. Dribble the ball up the court, Not even dribble, pass the ball up the court. Make easy layups. Abby Moy with the block right there. A little athleticism here tonight in Erlanger.
And yes, there is. Big time block from Abby Malay. And it looks like St. Henry's in a 2-3 zone of their own.
Yeah, I see the 2-3. Interesting to see how McNicholas handled this one with a three. It's good.
Couchet's got all 8 for McNicholas, and it's an 8-2 lead currently on an 8-0 run. And they're just trying to break the press, and they're beating St. Henry at their own game. Usually St. Henry speeds teams up, gets out in transition for easy buckets. And a foul, and Morgan Flanagan drives to the basket. And Wyatt, Couchet's got all the points for McNicholas, 2 transition threes. What do they have to do to guard in transition?
They just got to make a note of that, realize who's making the buckets here. And as Mark Jackson would say, hand down, man down. And that means we got to close out, make sure she's not comfortable. She's in a rhythm right now, but you want to get her out of that, so you need to put as much pressure as you can on her. So.
And Evans, and she is fouled. And she's heading to the line for 2. And the first one's good.
Max, people don't realize how important free throws are. I mean, it's practically 3 points. I mean, you knock down your free throws, that could change the game right there.
And the boys basketball team would note of anything. They outshot Beechwood from the free throw line to win the championship. And you guys will be playing tomorrow night at 9:30. Am I correct?
Correct. We're down at EKU, so really excited for the opportunity. Hopefully we bring back the state championship to Erlanger.
And Dwyer with a bucket there. And the matchup is against Campbellsville tomorrow, coached by 1996 national champion for the University of Kentucky, Anthony Epps. Campbellsville's 8-9, just won All-A. What is your guys' game plan for him?
we really don't know much about them, to be honest with you. And going in right now, we're just gonna go and try and play our game, try and handle the pressure, you know, own the tempo, and just show everyone what St. Henry's about.
Maybe not necessarily the game plan, but just what your guys' mindset is going into the game.
You know, Max, we're looking to win. We're not just here to have fun. We're here to win, and I'm really excited. And I think we have a legitimate shot this year, and hopefully we can get our picture up in the gym one day.
And a foul. And into the game, Faith McNamara and Morgan Ferris are checking in as Mandy Schluter checked in as well. Bartlett and Evans played hard, and they're going to get a breather. And 4:02 to go, and it's 10-4. McNicholas leads the Rockets from Cincinnati, Ohio. Good take to the basket. That shot's no good by Swegan. And they got another foul. And into the game is Bella Neal for McNicholas. And still in that zone pressure. Just under 4 to go. Mandy Schluter's got the ball. And then McNamara. And a turnover. Here comes McSwegan down the court. Tried to reach. And a steal by Malay. Here she goes to the basket, fouled. Heading to the line for 2.
Nice take by Malay there. And Morgan Flanagan get ready to check back in for St. Henry. And short on the first. Wyatt, as you said, I believe this will be a very close game, and free throws very important in close games like these. And she misses both. I missed 2 earlier in the week, and you know, you just can't get discouraged. You gotta forget about it, basically. You just gotta block you out, and you know, next time you get to the line, you're gonna knock it down. So I'll be interested to see if Malay takes it to the basket more to draw those fouls.
And Elam checks in, Ferris. And that's, nope, Malay got it back, and she's fouled.
There we go, right there. That's
like you said,
about.
Aggressive and heading back to the free throw line. And Wyatt, what do you think of this lineup that's on the floor? No true big on the floor. Faith McNamara is their center right now. What do you think of this lineup?
You know, Mandy's probably the shortest girl out there, and they're all pretty big. For guards, they're pretty big. So I'm looking for them to push it. You know, speed up the tempo, maybe put more pressure on McNick as they have the ball on offense right now.
And sophomore Kate Grayson getting ready to check in for the Crusaders. And 10-4, and they haven't been shooting their free throws well. Tight defense by Flanagan. And Couchet, who's had the hot hand for the Rockets early on. Pass over to Barnes at the top of the circle. 3 ball, no good.
Good box out there by Mandy Schluter. She really got into the McNick player right there.
And a turnover there by St. Henry. They've had a lot of them here in the first quarter. Uncharacteristic. And an almost steal. Barnes, long 2. And a rebound to Couchet. Jumper, no good. And they throw it off, and here comes Mandy Schluter out of the pack. Head to Flanagan, bounce pass to Malay, back to Flanagan, and she puts it in for 2.
Max, that's a good fundamental play right there. The classic 2-on-1, and they perfected it.
And finally got their transition buckets, and a 3 by Couchet on the other end.
Max, she's hot right now. They got to figure something out to make her uncomfortable and maybe contain her.
Hopefully they figure something out. We come back 13-6, minute 57 to go. Crusaders trail. Seven to play, and 6-13 St. Henry trails. And we would like to thank all of our sponsors, including St. Vincent de Paul, who's making this broadcast possible as Faith McNamara drives to the basket for 2. And Wyatt going into the timeout, they couldn't figure out how to guard Maddie Couchet, and they just did that right there.
Like I said, you got to make her uncomfortable. She's hot right now, and you just got to make her uncomfortable. Get her off her streak.
And Ferris drives to the basket. Just kind of threw it up there, but
a little contact there, Max. I'm surprised they didn't get the call.
more energy out of the Crusaders coming out of that timeout. And let's see what McNamara has for Couchet. Barnes. Under a minute to go. And Barnes, soft touch, no good. Jumper, no good for Byron. And here comes Flanagan. Ahead to Schluter. Grayson for two, no good. And Bartlett and Evans getting ready to check in.
As you just saw there, the Crew are really pushing it now. I think they got the memo in the timeout that they need to push the ball and really turn up on the tempo. So,
and timeout, McNicholas, and with 41.4 to go, Wyatt's 13-8. What have you seen so far here in the first quarter as time's running down?
You know, Max, I mean, both teams are playing fairly good. Nick has been hitting shots. The Crew really need to take it to the basket, as Faith McNamara did, and as they're pushing it in transition, that's their bread and butter, I'd say. That's what they're really good at, and to do that, they need to get stops on defense, and stopping number 5 out there, Couchet, is pretty important.
And we'll see what they can do here, as I assume they're going to draw up a play for 35 seconds to go. Barnes got it. And over to Couchet.
It looks as if the Crusaders are in a 2-3, Max.
Yes, they are, and Grayson Schluter at the top. And a near steal, under 20 seconds to go. Barnes, no good. Rebound, and another rebound for Barnes. Couchet, she got it. No good. 6 seconds to go. Ferris has the ball. Over to Schluter. 2 seconds to go. She's got to shoot it. And she didn't get it off. That's the end of the first quarter. 13-8. McNicholas leads, and we'll be back for the second quarter after this. We are back here for quarter number 2. 13-8, St. Henry trails. Evans, no good. Fight for the rebound. Malay's got it. And that shot is no good. Heading back to McNicholas. 7:45 to play. Ball fake. Neal's got it, guarded by Evans. The Crusaders are back in man-to-man. Good defense. Elam's guarded by Flanagan. Tight D. Elam's got it to the basket. No good. Rebound, Katie Evans. And Wyatt, what do you want to see differently on the defensive side of the ball to start the second quarter?
Well, they're really locking in on Cushie for McNick, and they're doing a nice job. I'd say get more tips, get more steals if they can. They're boxing out.
And a 3 ball, no good. And here comes Malay off the rebound. Ives behind the back. Flanagan to Evans. Spin move, no good. And both teams are really not finding their groove on the offensive side of the ball. Splits the defense. Cuchet up top. That's a 3, no good. And a tip. It'll stay McNicholas basketball. And then Ferris and Alugbunham. Confusion between Alugbunham and the referee. And a steal and a near steal, and she didn't get it. Cuchet, dangerous, no good. And another rebound to Byron. They are killing them on the glass.
The Crew are doing a nice job closing out on shooters. They're really focusing on making them uncomfortable and closing in the space.
Elam's guarded by Flanagan, or Ferris, excuse me. Good entry pass, and it's St. Henry basketball. Into the game, senior Lauren Ball, and Grace Barnes checking in for McNicholas. Alugbunham's got it, breaking the pressure, and head to Bartlett, and we heard that slap from up here, and she's heading to the line for 2.
Yeah, 31, Ella Neal. Yeah, her first, 26.
First one, no good. St. Henry's missed 5 or 6 free throws tonight, Wyatt, and they're down by 5.
Like I said, Max, hitting free throws is crucial in the game of basketball. Like I said before, it's free points, and leaving points at the line will not help you win games.
And McNamara getting ready to check in for the Crusaders. You can't leave her open. And the Crew get lucky there. She's cooled down in the second quarter. Here comes Kaylin Ives. Drives, loses it. All the way to the basket. No, here comes Ferris. Ives crossover. And she lost the ball, but it will stay St. Henry basketball. Malay and McNamara into the game.
And routine, Abby Malay.
2-3 zone by McNicholas. Alugbinum into McNamara. And a foul. And Wyatt, we've seen 1 point from St. Henry, or 1 point from both teams combined in this quarter is at the free throw line. Why do you think that is?
Both teams are struggling right now, and no one's really getting in a groove offensively. Defensively, they're getting stops, but you need a little offense to win the game, Max.
And McNamara makes a free throw at the line. And she misses the second one. And McNicholas down with the rebound. Evans with a Couchet. Barnes took her off the bounce and adjusted midair and puts it in. 15-10, 4:10 to go. Ferris for three, no. And rebound to Barnes. And a foul on McNamara.
Looked like she rushed it there, Max. I would have liked to seen her pull it out and maybe slow down, set up the offense, get a better shot.
Early game is number 5, Benny Williams for the Crusaders, and for the Rockets, number 11, David Moore.
And the Crusaders are back in their zone defense. Barnes, she'll shoot the three. That's long. And a foul on the floor. Kate Grayson getting ready to check back in for the Crusaders.
Her first, team third, Aaron number 33. Grace Home.
Grayson. And Malay for two. And the band chanting, "We have Wyatt." And Wyatt, what do you think of that chant?
Yeah, those are my buddies down there. I was originally in band before this and had to quit, but they're so much fun. They're the best band in Northern Kentucky, Max. Best band.
And they will be traveling to the All-A tournament this weekend, right?
I believe so. I hope so. They get us fired up down there, so.
And 3:10 to go. Mandy Schluter back into the game for the Crusaders. And St. Henry as a team is just not really finding anything on offense. And Mandy Schluter wants to change that, and she can't get it to go. Under 3 to go, 15-12, McNicholas leads. And timeout McNicholas. And we'll be back to wrap up quarter number 2 in just a few moments. 15-12, 2:50 to play. And it's a very low-scoring affair here in Erlanger. St. Henry versus McNicholas. And the referees are discussing something. Green had the ball and called timeout, but they do not know who has the ball. And confusion amongst the arena. And I believe it's McNicholas' ball. And why we only see these kind of reviews in college basketball and in the NBA. What is happening here?
I really don't know what's going on here, Max. I mean, it was clear McNicholas called the timeout. I don't know what the referees are discussing. I mean, it's their ball. Maybe they're determining where they should put the ball. I'm not sure.
And this is just one big waste of time, in my opinion. The referees do a great job, but Green had the ball and called timeout, so it should be McNicholas basketball. And I've never seen this before. Green has the ball, calls timeout, and then they're reviewing if it's not their ball, and it's looking like it's going to be St. Henry basketball.
McNick's coach is fired up right now. He is not a happy camper.
And we'll be right back as we sort things out in Erlanger. And we're back, and she just went over and back. After all that time, 1 second was taken off the clock, and it's an over and back.
That didn't look very good for McNick, Max.
And Schluter over to Grayson.
McNick in a 2-3 here. Wonder how St. Henry will. Little pull-up J, Max.
Faith McNamara with the 2-point jump shot, 14-15. Schluter playing defense on Elam. Barnes for three, silences the crowd. 18-14, under 2 minutes to go. Mandy Schluter pushing the ball. McNamara drives, and the kick. Grayson, and that could have been an over and back. It's not called. Evans. Entry pass deflected, and St. Henry ball. Wyatt, minute 30 to go. What do you want to see on this offensive possession other than moving the ball around?
They need to get to the basket, Max. Going sideways, going east-west will not help them put points on the board. They need to go north-south.
Skip pass to Schluter. She drives. Underneath to Malay. Just like you said it, Wyatt. Bucket for Malay. 18-16, approaching a minute to go. And a hard foul by Katie Evans.
Number 5, Katie Evans, her first in the corner.
Nice crossover to the corner. Elon for three. No good. Good box out by Abby Malay. And Wyatt, after as rough a first half as Sanders had, they have a chance to take the lead. McNamara. And 35 seconds to play. Evans to the basket. No good. Got it back. And a steal by Barnes. And 20 seconds to go. And a foul fest in Erlanger. That's another one on Mandy Schluter. 19.7 to go, 18-16. Ten seconds to go. Couchet. Barnes, 5 seconds. She wants to go. 2 seconds. 1 second. Schluter from half court. No good.
Almost hits it.
Almost hits it. And that's the end of the first half. 18-16, McNicholas leads. We'll be back for the second half in about 10 minutes.
Whether you're a middle school student, a high school student looking to transfer, or a parent of a student, trying to be able to find a high school that is the right fit can be an overwhelming process. And here at St. Henry District High School, we feel that we are one of those great options for you to choose from. To have high numbers, one of the things that we have to do is to put our teachers in a position where they have an environment where they can be able to collaborate with the students. The faculty at St. Henry are committed to preparing their students for life after high school. And some of the ways that we're able to do that is by offering a strong AP program, and we will also start offering dual credit courses for our upperclassmen. With St. Henry being a Catholic private school, faith is a very important part of our culture. We start and end our day with prayer and also have several all-school masses. One of the things that we're also very proud of is that 100% of our students are actively involved in community service on and off campus. Here at St. Henry, we have several clubs and organizations for students to be able to choose from, and 23 different athletic teams. On campus, we have our own gymnasium, track and field, soccer field, softball, and baseball fields. And recently, we took over and renovated an athletic facility located in Florence, Kentucky. The things that we're doing here today at St. Henry District High School are making for an even brighter future. We're in the final stages of the building project for a new fine arts building with a 650-seat theater. We will also be upgrading our STEM labs on campus and adding additional STEM labs. When our students enter and exit our building, every single day they are reminded of our 5 pillars: scholarship, faith, leadership, arts, and athletics. We believe these pillars are what lays out the foundation for our students here at St. Henry District High School, not only to prepare them during their high school years, but for wherever life may take them.
And we're back here in Erlanger.
And welcome back for quarter number 3. Between McNicholas and St. Henry, it's 16-18. And Wyatt, how would you recap that first half?
Defensively, the crew did all right. They let Couchet, the senior, get hot, but in this half, I'm looking for the crew to push in transition more. Like I said before, that's their bread and butter, and to get defensive stops.
And I think Flanagan was limited in that first half offensively. And a foul. And Barnes heading the line for 2.
Foul number 13, Abby Malay, her second, team first.
That's a second on Malay. And Barnes, the first one is good.
On the line for Barnes, number 23, Grace Barnes.
And Barnes' second one good. Wyatt, no need to interrupt you as you eat your pretzel with cheese. And how is that, by the way?
You know, St. Henry has the best food. Our cafeteria is the best in the nation. Not to sidetrack here, but number 23, Grace Barnes, she's a freshman. She's playing very well tonight. She looks very mature for her age, and she looks like she'll be a future star for McNick.
And yes, she will be. Here comes Swegan to Couchet. Had the hot hand in the first half, and that's going to continue so far, 23-16. Flanagan to the hoop, no good. And she got her own miss. Ives to the basket, no good. Block and a foul, and she's heading to the line for 2.
Foul number 3, Tara Randall, her third, team first.
And Ramel getting ready to check in. And the first one good for Ives. Excuse me, Neal checking in. Checking in for Ramel. Second one no good. Barnes, stop and pop. It's good. She is a certified baller.
As I said before, Max, really mature for her age.
Bartlett over to Morgan Flanagan. Drives back to Bartlett. Good ball movement here by the Crusaders. Malay. How about that circus shot? And drops in for 2, 25-19.
Nice pressure there from the Crusaders to force the turnover.
Flanagan. Josh, she's heading to the line for 2.
Max, I tell you what, man, this cheese over here is really hot. I'm not much of a spicy guy, but woo! I might need some water after this one.
And do you think that St. Henry's cafeteria food competes with any cafeteria food?
Here's the deal. We are the best. If you would like to come to St. Henry, I will personally show you what to get, what to eat, what to drink, who to talk to, who to meet. We have these things here at St. Henry called Crusader bars. You might ask, what's a Crusader bar? Well, I'll tell you. A Crusader bar is this chocolate chip cookie / brownie Made from heaven. Made from God himself. God put a Crusader bar on this earth for us to enjoy. Now I'll tell you what, Max, not all Crusader bars are good. But when you get that nice one, it makes your day better. If you're having a bad day, get a Crusader bar. Your day will get better.
And the Crusader bar, that 3 ball there for number 13, Jasmine Elam. Bartlett back to Ives for 3. No good. And rebound to Evans. What a block. And that pass is out of bounds. End of the game, Schluter, McNamara, the 2 freshmen, get the 2 juniors out of the ball game. Evans into McNamara. Good ball movement. She couldn't get the layup to fall. It'll stay St. Henry basketball. McNamara over to Schluter for 3 ball. No good. Evans got it. No foul call. Got it. Ives. And Wyatt, nothing's going right now on offense for St. Henry. MLA lost it. It'll stay St. Henry basketball. Nothing going right now.
Crusaders being a little careless with the ball there. I'd like to see him take care of it, move it around, take it to the basket.
Get out there.
And that basket is good for Mandy Schluter, 28-23. Into the basket, blocked by Abby Malay.
Athleticism, Max. Like I said earlier, we got some athleticism here in Erlanger tonight. Nice block by Malay.
And Morgan Ferris getting ready to check into the game. Couché for 3. Splash.
Can't leave her open, Max. She's going to light you up every night, day in and day out.
She's been doing it all night for the Rockets, and Malay can't get that one to fall. Here comes Barnes. And they put Schluter on Couché. And a timeout by the Rockets, 3:27 to go, 31-28. St. Henry's got to get a comeback to win this one. And we're back. 3:20 to go. 31-23. McNicholas leads. Wyatt's been all about Maddie Couché. She's been lighting him up from 3. A good pass to Dyer.
Excellent play right there. Right off the curl. Nice play for the coach from McNick.
And that is coached by Greg Flamer and Schluter. With an up and under for 2.
Looked like Hakeem Elijah one out there with the pump fakes, Max. Nice fundamental post move right there.
And a good bad pass. And it stays with McNicholas as it went off the St. Henry player. And deflected by Malay.
It looked like it tipped off McNick there, Max, but as you should always do, you should respect the call.
I mean, you never know what to say anymore. We reviewed a call when McNicholas had the ball and called timeout, and the referees didn't know who had the ball. 2.5 to play, 8-point game. McNicholas is in full control right now.
You gotta love high school officiating, Max.
Especially here in the 9th region. It's Barnes. No good. Rebound. Here comes Ferris. Ahead to Schluter. Absorbs the contact, and she's heading to the line for 2.
Foul number 5, Manny Couchy, I got it. First foul.
And Flanagan in for Malay.
25.
And a rebound, McNamara off the missed free throws. And St. Henry, what's been killing them, Wyatt, is the free throw line. Mandy Schluter just missed 2. And we've seen a lot of players miss both when they're at the line.
Well, Faith McNamara got the offensive rebound. Just unlucky when she got the ball tipped away, but as always, attack the glass, attack the glass.
McNamara getting good defense on Shea. And Schluter got the steal. And a double dribble.
Questionable call there. I'm not sure what the ref was seeing on that one.
That was a double dribbling call there on Mandy Schluter. Swegan. Ives on her. Minute 20 to go. Just went around defenders, and she's heading to the line for 2. 1:17 to play. Kate Grayson about to check in for the Crusaders.
Number 25, Ethan Park. Order Flanagan, her first.
First one good. Grayson in for Ives. And Byron about to check in for the Rockets. And the second one good. Iron from McSwegan. It's a 10-point lead here for McNicholas. Grayson back to Flanagan into McNamara. Bounce pass to Ferris. 8-point game.
Nice look there from Morgan Ferris. Faith McNamara caught the ball in the middle and turned and hit her with a nice bounce pass.
And a foul. And Neal headed to the line for 2 shots. 53.5 to go.
Number 45, Morgan Flanagan, her second.
Fun fact, Max. The word of the day, January 22nd, 2020, is nurture. It's a verb. The first definition is to supply with nourishment and to educate.
And where is this word of the day being found on?
Now, this is Merriam-Webster.com, a good source, reliable.
It's St. Henry, a lot of turnovers trying to nurture that basketball with 40 seconds to play. 35-27, McNicholas leads.
Crusaders need a big stop here to stop the momentum of McNick and maybe get a last-second buzzer beater.
I'm hoping the Crusaders can get a defensive stop. She's Got the ball. Under 10 seconds to go. 8-point game. 5 seconds. And a steal by Mandy Schluter. A thief out of nowhere. She missed the layup, got it back, and she put it in. 35-29. That's the end of the third quarter. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this. Welcome back here for the fourth quarter. And a bounce pass, and it's going back to McNicholas. And if you can't make it down to Eastern Kentucky University, watch the boys tournament play for All A, you can still come out to support the crew here at home. This Friday, the girls team will be hosting their grade school night. All grade school students, especially incoming 8th graders, are encouraged to be in attendance. Hope to see you there. And a good cut. And the basket for the Rockets of McNicholas. And Bartlett. And a jump ball. It's McNicholas basketball.
I'm gonna make a statement, Max. I'm calling all Crusader fans, every one of them, to come out and support our Crew sports. We're having a really good year this year, both boys and girls, and we love to see fans in the stands, making this place a packed house. We love it.
And tomorrow night, the big one against Campbellsville for the boys basketball team. And a foul. And St. Henry, it is such a big game that Mr. Oddie calls off school Friday. What did you think of that clutch play there by Mr. Oddie?
Our Commander-in-Chief, a.k.a. Mr. Oddie. A legend himself. He's been here since I don't even know when. Probably since the dinosaurs were walking around. But great call by Mr. Oddie. I mean, the students, I think it'll be a packed house now that school's off, and I think everyone will be out there.
And McNicholas with another basket to make it a 10-point ball game. 6.5 to go. The Crusaders are running out of time.
The classic give and go there, Max. One of the most easiest yet dangerous plays in basketball.
And that could have been a 5-second call. Evans to the basket, no good. Bartlett. And wow! How about the acrobatic and one from Catherine Bartlett to cut it into single digits with 6:04 to go. And Mandy Schluter getting ready to check in for the Crusaders. No good on the free throw. Another missed free throw by St. Henry. Then their Achilles heel tonight. Shea off on the 3. Under 6 to go. Bartlett in transition with a little Euro of her own for 2. 5:40 to go. 6-point game again. Intercepted by Ives, and she stepped out of bounds.
Nice defense there by the Crew. Starting to get a little momentum. I'm liking it.
And inbound of the ball. They hand it off to Barnes. Here comes Flanagan. Behind the back. Schluter's got it. Drives. And a foul on the floor.
Number 5, Anna Gucci, her second, team 6.
Ives for 2. No. Ball on the floor. And a jump ball. It'll stay with St. Henry. 5:21 to play. 6-point game.
Kudos to Katie Evans, man. She's one tough son of a gun. I'll say that. She's one of the most hardest-working people I've ever seen out on the court. It's really a beauty to watch her play.
As it is, and off the Miss Flanagan shot, Malay ripped it right from her hands. Good pass by Schluter. Flanagan couldn't get it to go. Malay fighting on the glass, and she's fouled. Heading to the line for 2.
Nice hustle by Malay there to fight for the offensive rebound and then get fouled.
No good on the free throw, especially now. Free throws are vital. Flanagan checks out of the game. And Malay gets the second one to go.
Like to see St. Henry turn up the pressure here, force some turnovers, and get some good offense.
And almost did it there. Good deflection there by Ives. And they got a foul underneath, I believe, that's on Caitlin Ives.
Caitlin Ives, her first, team 4.
Elam, in the middle to Rammel. Turns and scores! Up to 7 again with 4:15 to play. Caitlin Ives. Mandy Schluter at the top. Into Evans. Evans. And it's a foul. She's heading the line for 2.
Oh my God! You are terrible!
And the McNick fans are groaning and grunting over here. They didn't like that one.
They do not like that call, but Evans heading to the line for 2. And she makes the first.
As I said before, Max, the McNick fans are not happy right now.
And good hustle by Schluter for the rebound. Under 4 to go, 41 to 35.
Get out of there.
Barnes foul driving to the basket.
Number 12, Mandy Schluter, her second, team 5.
And she missed the first. And Ives checks out of the game for Kate Grayson. And she missed them both. And here in a 2-3 zone. Grayson back to Schluter. Into the middle to Evans. Evans, Malay. From 10, straight away. No. McNamara fighting on the glass. And it's St. Henry basketball.
Nice job by Faith McNamara there to box out. Really nice hustle there by McNamara.
And they get it into McNamara. Hesitates. Grayson for 2. No good. McNamara fouled, heading to the free throw line.
You got to box out.
Number 23, Grace Barnes for second.
And Bartlett about to check in for the Crusaders. McNamara gets the first free throw to go. No good on the second one. What a crossover there by Barnes and Rammel. Barnes for 2. No. And a rebound to Grayson. Grayson pushing the ball over to Schluter. Back to Malay with 2:40 to go. And another miscue. Grayson and McNamara both cutted, but it was going to the corner and will be McNicholas basketball.
Back to the middle. Back to the middle.
Sweegan. And a timeout, McNicholas. 2:31 to go, 41-36. Don't go away because we have a thriller on our hands. And we're back, 2:25 to play, 41-36. St. Henry in 2-3 zone. They're running out of line of clock here, a minute 45. And a steal by Malay, just what St. Henry needed. Drives to the basket and puts it in. It's a 3-point game, timeout St. Henry. Minute 39, we'll be back to wrap this one up shortly. And we're back here, minute 39, 41-38. And they go long to Rammel, and they didn't get the benefit out of it. Good deflection there by Kate Grayson.
Looks like Tom Brady out there, Max. Nice throw.
That was a great throw.
Number 13, Adelaide Bird, team 6.
Gotta be strong, Green. Gotta be strong.
MLA did not like being shoved down right there. And a foul on Mandy Schluter.
Number 12, Schluter, her third. Team 7.
Evans checks in for Grayson. And I did not think that was a foul, but we'll carry on. Minute 24, and McSweeney heading to the line. She got the first. No good. Rebound to Evans. Sanders got to push it. Here comes Schluter. Driving in to the basket. And a foul.
A lot of commotion up here, Max. The McNick fans are not having it here in Erlanger. They might be saying we have a little home cooking going on out here.
And as unhappy as they are, I thought it was a foul. I don't know about you, though.
There's a lot of contact,
And she gets the first free throw to go. It's a 3-point game with a minute 18. Second one good. They get it over, and they're just going to hold it now. Under a minute 10 to go. 42-40. St. Henry trails. Drives the basket, blocked by Flanagan.
Nice block by Flanagan there.
Barnes. She couldn't control the possession, though, and that would have been huge. Still excellent block.
Number 13, having the fourth.
They got that foul, Malay, her fourth. And the first one good. And in and out. Malay's got it. Big collision under the basket. She drives. Over to Ives. Back to Flanagan. Three. She passed it up. And she still got it to go, but I would have taken that first three.
Better safe than sorry there, Max. Maybe she might have felt more comfortable taking it to the basket, which is understandable. Your confidence is not up from the three, so nice drive for a little pull-up J.
33.9 to go, 43-42. We'll be back to wrap this one up shortly. (43-42), 33.9 to go. They don't want to foul her. And a travel. And it's St. Henry ball. Ives and Malay checking for McNamara and Grayson. Great defense by those two. And with 30 seconds to play, Wyatt, what do you want to see here?
We need a layup. You're only down one. You don't need to force a three. Get to the basket.
And Evans. And an offensive foul. That's blasphemy.
Questionable call there, Max. They got to really turn up the defensive pressure here to get another stop and get the ball back.
And did they force another steal? And she got it. Schluter has it. Bounce pass to Grayson, and she's fouled. Into the line for two. Why, back to your word of the day. McNicholas needs to really nurture that basketball and not turn it over.
It must be hot potato out there, Max. I'm not sure what they're trying to accomplish. They just keep giving the ball up. And that's not how you win basketball games here in the 9th region.
And the first one for Grayson is no good.
Box out! Box out!
Second one no good. Schluter's got the rebound. She puts it up. No foul call. And they got green ball. Timeout Green. 17.8 to go. 43-42. And we'll be back shortly.
Go!
17.8 to go. 43-42. They get it into Rammel. And they got a foul call. That's on Evans.
Once again, Max, questionable call from the ref. I think we've seen more of this tonight than any other night.
Malay and Ives into the game. Those two are trading off with McNamara and Grayson for defense. In 15 seconds, 44-42. Rammel made the first. And the second one good. Into Malay. 15 seconds. Flanagan for the tie. And they called a timeout before the shot. And 10.8 to go. We'll be back shortly. They got it to Schluter. For three, no. Put it in. And 0.3 seconds left, 44-45, excuse me. And we'll be back to finish this game up in just a few moments. Here we go, 0.3 to go. They throw it long. And that's the game. 45-44 the final. McNicholas wins in a very exciting game. Heartbreaking loss for St. Henry. And Wyatt, I would like to thank you for coming on to the broadcast tonight with me.
I appreciate it, Max. It's been so much fun. I'll be back soon.
And good luck tomorrow night as the Crusaders take on Campbellsville tomorrow night at 9:30. Be there at Eastern Kentucky. And I would like to thank Dylan Miller for doing the camera, Mr. Z, Mr. Carbwood, Miss Polly, and of course Wyatt Veith for doing the broadcast with me tonight. And I'm Max Schluter alongside Wyatt Veith, and I'm signing off.